Washington has drawn a rigid, unyielding red line: no F-35s for Turkey. In a formal binding communication sent directly to Congress, the US State Department reaffirmed that Ankara still fails to meet the strict legal conditions tied to its Russian-made S-400 system. Despite ongoing diplomatic engagement, current restrictions remain fully enforced under US law, keeping any immediate return to the elite stealth fighter program completely off the table. At the absolute center of this diplomatic standoff is the S-400 acquisition, a hurdle Washington continues to treat as an intolerable strategic risk. US officials maintain that hosting Russian-origin air defense architecture within a key NATO ally creates compounding security vulnerabilities. This hardline position highlights an institutional reality where strict statutory compliance benchmarks, not fluid political signaling, dictate the pace of defense policy. Even as high-level political messaging hints at potential flexibility, the bureaucratic and legal stance remains completely frozen. As outlined in the State Department's congressional briefing, statutory frameworks, including CAATSA provisions, continue to legally block any transfer of sensitive F-35 technology. Policy continuity in Washington is fundamentally anchored by legislative mandates, severely narrowing the scope for rapid breakthroughs even as bilateral ties show positive momentum elsewhere. Once a premier development partner in the joint strike fighter ecosystem, Turkey remains locked out of the fifth-generation platform. The pathway to re-entry is explicitly defined but entirely unmet: the complete, verifiable removal of the S-400 infrastructure and ironclad guarantees against future acquisitions of rival military hardware. Until those benchmarks are cleared, defense cooperation operates under tight, friction-heavy constraints. The definitive message from Washington is heavily calibrated, yet absolute. Diplomatic progress is possible, but it remains strictly conditional. While broader regional security alignments are actively under discussion with Ankara, the linkage between the F-35 and the S-400 is non-negotiable. For now, this high-stakes deadlock serves as a masterclass in how rigid domestic legal thresholds continue to govern complex international strategic partnerships.